Good afternoon, Chris. This is Jerry Johnson with Steve Marshall Ford, Campbell River, and here it is, your brand new, beautiful 2019 Ford F-150 XLT FX4 with the 2.7 liter EcoBoost engine. This is one beautiful truck there, Chris. I'm going to take you for a little tour to get you excited and show you a couple of features, but you got this really nice ingot silver color. Super nice in this light right now. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? Sitting on these 20-inch color match brushed aluminum rims, some Goodyear Wranglers. They are the all-terrain adventure tire with dew point Kevlar, reinforced layers. She's a good tire. You can go bombing down the back roads with this unit. It does come with the really nice dark gray running boards, the color match handles. You got the keyless entry system, which I'm sure Gary will go over with you a little bit. But we'll move along to the back a little bit here. You can see it comes with this really nice factory spray-in bed liner. Looks fantastic. Bulletproof, or near bulletproof anyways. It does have these tie downs with the keys, so you can have your Harley or your bikes in the back and lock them right down and nobody can steal them on you. You can see here we've got the step up, which is super duper nice, especially for getting firewood or getting in and out of your truck more than 5 times an hour kind of thing, or even just once. It makes it super easy. That's very simple to pull out, very simple to put away. Down below here you can see we got the rear cross traffic alert sensors. So these are parking sensors that tie into your the backup camera. And then you got your tow hook there. So this unit is rated to tow 7,400 pounds right now, and with a fuel efficiency rating of 11.8 liters every 100K. So this is a really cool truck, that's for sure. With the FX4 package, you'll be getting a sport tune suspension and then skid plates over the major components down below there. You can see one of the skid plates kind of through here. You can see it right there. That's one of the skid plates. And then there's one right up front here, but you can't really see it. So let's take a little tour of the inside here, Chris. So starting out, you got your power locks, windows, mirrors. These are for choosing each side. You got your window locks, very simple one-touch power windows. Your lock button. You got an 8-way power adjustability in your seating with lumbar support. So this is your lumbar support. Real nice feature there. This really cool, sporty, blacked out upholstery interior that's just super heavy duty. Real nice black, which matches the black headliner. Gives it a real sporty appearance. Keeps it clean too. Just looks nice. I mean, this is a sweet truck, that is for sure. So you got electronic parking brake. So in order to make that all happen, you apply a little pressure to the brake pedal and then pull and release just like you would a regular e-brake. Very simple, less movement and more longevity in the long term. So you do have power pedals here as well. So if you got a shorter driver, or you just got if you find that sweet spot, you can adjust the pedals. Here you've got your lighting system. So it is an automatic lighting system. It's on automatic right now. It can know when it's daytime, nighttime, and then it adjusts accordingly. It's set on medium right now. It works very well for island weather, so you shouldn't have any problems with that. As soon as it gets dark, it turns the lights on. As soon as it gets light, it turns the lights back off. Here we have our driving lights, or fog lights. That is a manual switch. You'll have to turn those on yourself. This is for your cargo light in the rear, which is great for nighttime doing stuff in the back of the box. And these are for your dimmers for the interior. So you got a dimmer interior switch there. Moving along over to this area, you can see we've got all the hands-free controls right here on the wheel. You got Bluetooth, cruise control, all sorts of different settings in here. And then we got the instrument panel. This is a 4-inch instrument panel that has all sorts of information going on in here there, Chris. I'll show you a couple different things though. So with this button here on the wheel, you're gonna control all this good stuff. It's got fuel economy monitors, trip meters, your 4x4 status, your towing, because you do have the trailer backup assist, which is a real cool feature. Comes in handy when you're trying to thread the needle with your boat or your RV or your camper or just a little lightweight cargo trailer, whatever you're gonna have. But it's basically, there's a book inside your manual and it will help you calibrate your trailer. It's a very simple thing. You need a tape measure and about a half an hour worth of your time. You'll be able to calibrate your trailer and basically use this to turn your trailer and your truck. You use your mirrors, you look out the back, you want to adjust it by a millimeter, you move it 1 millimeter. The trailer and the wheel do all the work by itself. It's super easy. There's a couple videos on YouTube. Go have a look. It's super easy to set up and really easy to use. Going back into this area, you can see that it does have these trailer options. So you can set up your different trailers, select your different trailers, you add a trailer. If you have questions about this, I'm more than happy to go through it with you. I'm sure I can create a video that would explain it real in depth, but for now, I'm just gonna show you that it exists and all that kind of thing. You got off-road status, bunch of settings, distance to empty calculations. You got a couple of different display modes, so you can actually have your tire pressure running. That's 34 all the way around. It's a beautiful thing. Press display mode. You got miles per hour, tire pressure, display mode, trip and fuel meters. There it is, 11.7 liters every 100K with over 1,000 kilometers empty, and that will slightly improve because we had a guy come in here and he drove it really normal and had his down to 11.1. So that's going to be incredible to see your numbers. Here we have the four-wheel drive system here. So you got 2 high, 4 low with the rear lock and diff. So you can change to 4 high on the fly while you're driving. If you want to go to 4 low, you have to come right down to low and then shift to neutral. Once you shift to neutral, the shift is in progress. Press OK. You're in official 4-wheel drive. Now at that point, if you wanted to lock the rear diff out, you just pull out the knob. You've locked the rear diff, which is going to give you equal power output to the rear tires. So if you're really stuck, pull out the rear diff lock and you can pretty much get yourself out of anything on this truck. So just trying to touch a few things here, get you all excited, but this is another big piece of the puzzle here. So with this infotainment system, you do have AM, FM, XM. You'll have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto available. For Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, all you will have to do is just basically plug your phone in to one of these ports here, and it will automatically put you through. Like it'll prompt you to set up your Apple CarPlay or your Android Auto. It's super duper easy to use, and it basically mirrors all the different apps that you have available on your phone right onto this screen. You can use your navigation like Google Maps, the Scout Maps. There's a bunch of different cool apps you can use, but you do have built-in navigation with this vehicle as well. So either which way about it, you're not going to be getting lost in this vehicle. This is a super easy to use navigation system. You basically would just go into your destination. You'll have either a bunch of favorites, previous destinations, or you can search the actual address itself. You can set up your home, your work, all sorts of different things with this one. Again, if you're having any issues with the navigation, you can either call me directly, I'm here to help, or you can do the old YouTube thing, because there's a lot of guys out there that have been explaining this very well. So if you have any problems with that, give me a shot first, but you know, a lot of guys are doing it pretty good out there. We'll kind of leave that as it is for now. I mean, there is lots going on, almost too much to name, but you're set right up now, my man. Over here, we do have our beautiful 20 center console. So this is called a 40-20-40 center console. It's a sport console, super nice, makes it really easy to run your clutchless gearing system. So what you have here, as you can see up there, you can put the truck into manual mode, and then you can actually clutchlessly change your gears up and down right here on the shift here. Down below, you have your drive modes, okay? So that's your drive mode button. If you look up here, I'm changing my drive modes. I've got normal, tow haul, snow and wet, eco, and sport. All these are gonna do is change the shift points in your transmission. With normal. With tow haul mode, you're gonna get a lower switch in the like it's gonna stay really low, grindy, basically to use like an engine brake. Okay. For snow and wet, it's gonna change the shift points a little bit like sport mode, so you draw a little less torque to the tires when you're taking off the line. Eco mode, it's gonna govern the injectors to spit in a little bit less fuel, change your shift points. It's certainly super fuel economic mode. If you're not out and about with a full load or a big trailer or a bunch of people in your vehicle, economic mode may be the way to travel. I mean, but unless you like the power, which a lot of people do, you put it on over to sport mode and it'll hold the res up kind of like a Porsche race car, and gets real zippy, that is for sure. Again, that's something you're gonna have to just want to play with, and you'll find out for yourself. Over here you got the 12 volt port, and then you've got AC 110 volt with a 400 watt max. This is great for plugging in your laptop, and all sorts of other little things like you know, a pump that blows your stuff in the at the beach or something. Here you have hill descent control and your traction control. I'm not sure if you're familiar with either or both, but let me know if you have any questions. Traction control is great for when you really get high centered or stuck in some just light snow. You can always turn your traction control off and it'll kind of just zip you out, because it'll, again, equal power distribution. The hill descent control will actually monitor your angle of descent, upwards or downwards, or usually just downwards, and will change the engine performance right just by knowing you're going downhill. So that's a beautiful thing, and you do have to turn the button on in order for it to kick in. Over down here you got your trailer brake controller. Again, that's your gain and all that output that you'll be using on the trailer, depending on how heavy of a trailer you are going to be hauling. Like I said, it's capable of hauling of over 7,400 pounds. So from there, we are, you can pretty much tow anything. Now we'll take a little quick peek at the back here. You can see it's the suicide doors and your beautiful super cab. This is a real nice truck, I might add. There's a little latch right here. Pull that up and you get your 70-30 split. So simple as that. Lots of room. There's no tranny hump, so there's actually lots of space back here to put your stuff. This, sir, is your summer mat, so it'll probably go in the garage and never be used ever again. But now you have these beautiful all-weather mats in the vehicle. And then over here you can see you got another 12 volt port. You've even got USB ports, which are speed charge ports for the rear passengers, and another 110 watt 400 watt outlet as well. So, and of course all this lovely storage over here. I'm going to show you one more thing, and then I'm going to leave it up to you to play with your new toy and come up with some questions for me. I've kind of instructed Gary to show you a little bit about the Ford Pass that this thing has. So it does come with a Ford Pass, which makes it so you can, you get a remote starter. It's an app where you really connect to your truck. You got to get her done. You just basically go to the App Store, download Ford Pass, follow the prompts. It'll sign you up almost instantly and super easily. So no problem there. And if you have any problems, give me a call. I will help. Right behind here, sir, is your jack. So now you know where the jack is. Easy peasy. Hope you never need that, but there it is. And then of course the same thing for that. Flips right up, and as you can see, there's your power inverter for all the 110 volt 400 watt max units. So there she be, my man. It's a beautiful thing. Congratulations on this gorgeous truck. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions or concerns, you feel free to call me directly anytime. My name is Jerry Johnson. This is Steve Marshall Ford, Campbell River. And congratulations. Bye for now.